your buddy Mikerowchip here playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is the Hinton episode 95. Immediately that reminds me of 1995, which of course leads me to 1895 and then 1795. Okay, we're here with Philippe in, I almost forgot, 1695. Woo, okay. We're here with Philippe in Quinamont, and he's got 4 industries to work. He's got to work the Sanford Mine 1 and 2. So I guess it's to say, 3 industries. He's got Sanford, he's got to visit two different tipples, which are right next to each other. Set those out, fill those up. And then he's got to work the Nelson Mine, which is what these cars are we have now on there. And then he's got to work Quinamont Freight, which is, I believe, this building right here. I think. And the freight car he's got to pick up is right over there. So we got some maneuvering to do. Now, let me let you in a little secret. I'd already started recording this episode starting right here. I got 32 minutes in, and then my computer froze. Don't know why. Made me angry, but I don't know why. I mean, I know why I made it angry. I don't know why it stopped. Okay, so let's do everything I did over again. Of course, it's not going to be over for you because you weren't here the first time I did it. I was, though. Oh, the joy of technology. My computer's been kind of acting weird like that every once in a while now. All of a sudden, it'll freeze up. And I don't know why it does it. So what we're going to do is this time is every time I get 15 minutes in, or maybe even 10 minutes in, I don't know, I'm going to, because my recording was lost is what the problem is, save everything and then keep going. So, yeah, we'll try that. Okay, so first we want to, because the engine is backwards, right? The Nelson coal mine is up this way, up this track here, and the engine is facing backwards. So what we're going to do first is we're going to drop off these coal cars here on this track next to this. Then we're going to pick these up, and we're going to set one out at the Quinamont Freight House, which is right here. Put the other one back. Then we're going to go, and we're going to do the Y. See, this is a giant Y right here. This way, then back this way, then up this way. Then the engine will be facing the right way to hook onto the coal cars, put the caboose on the end, and we can head up to Nelson. Okay, this is fun. All right, here we go. But I guess I really don't mind doing it again, although, you know, I mean, I love playing the game, but I already did this. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, okay. I'm done crying now. All right. Here we go. And I'm going to take a drink of Coke, try to bring my nerves down. We all got computer problems. And actually, that's the first. It's been happening on other games, too. And it seems like when I restart my computer, it doesn't happen anymore. So maybe it's something with... it feels like a software problem. I haven't been able to figure it out yet. I'm thinking it's, you know, the... I don't know, some kind of basic thing that I need to do. Okay, here we go. There we are. That is one big engine. That is the H8, folks. And I present to you the H8. Okay, there we go. Oh, did I check those switches now? I know I did the first time, so it didn't derail. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. I just did this time, too. Or they were set that way. Something like that. All right, let's back it up. Here we go. Now I got to remember, what did I say when I did this? Oh, no, go this way. What did I say the first time I did this? Not that it really makes a difference, I guess, but, you know, then I feel like, did I say that already? Or did I not say that? It happened to me a lot of times when I was teaching. I had to teach the same class 2-3 times in a day. And you would forget what you said. Did I say that already, or was that the previous class that just came through here and I said that? Yeah, those things happen to you. Now, this is a service road here, so we're not going to worry about blowing the whistle when we cross it. Alrighty. A lot of tracks going across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tracks. Can you count this as a track? I mean, it is physically a track. All right, there we go. I'm watching my time like a hawk. I'm hoping it doesn't crash again because it really does not bring me joy. It's running fine. I wasn't having any problems with it. I went into map view to see how much further we had to go before we got to Nelson, because that's what we were doing at the time, is chugging up to Nelson. Spoiler alert. Yeah, maybe if I stay out of map mode. I find that hard to believe, though. Map mode's going to throw it off. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So we will apply the handbrake here. Do this. And now continue backwards. Beautiful. There we go. And this one should be this way. This way and that way. That is correct. There we go. This is a more of a public crossing, I think, right? No, probably not. We'll blow the horn anyway. Yeah, maybe. I can't really see where it goes from here, but that's the what do you call that thing? Switch. Yeah, that's the switch we want to get crossed right there. We want to clear that switch so we can go the other way. All right, here we go. Very good. I did do this right? No, I did not. Stop. Yeah, we got to be on this track. We are one track short. Yeah, it's going to take... We want to go down this track here. All right, back it up now. I did not make this mistake the first time I did this, but I made other mistakes. So it's all new mistakes. All right, back up again. I got to remember, when he's coming downhill, it takes a lot longer to slow down, which makes sense, right? You got that momentum coming downhill like that. Yeah, we don't want 13, we want 14. There we go. All right, here to here. And then we're going to... Yep, that is correct. Here we go for the crossing. All right, now eventually we're going to use the Y to turn around. There is no turntable here in Quinamont. You can see now how we're facing this way, right? We want to be facing this way, the opposite way. So we're going to use the magic of a railroad Y to turn around. Yep, it's real hard to pull a Yui in a train. Real hard. Unless you got a Y or a turntable. Those will both get the job done. Alrighty. Right there, thank you. Now we're going to come... Yep, that's right. That's now right. Yes. Just in case. I don't think it'll be that long, but... All right. There we go. This is where we want to be right here. Now we're going to shove both of them, but we only want one. But you can't really squeeze in between these two. Can't really do it. You're going to have to push both of them. Now, is this one set right? No, but we'll set it right now. We'll set it correctly now. Of course, you don't really set switches left and right, do you? It's normal and reversed. I don't know how they come up with those names. There we go. Now we'll back it up. And I've set this shot up the same way I did the first time. Set it up so that we don't have to move the camera. Nice. That's excellent camera work. Thank you. Here we go. Pull it back that way. Okay. Now we're going to shove it forward. Here we go. We're going to grab onto this first boxcar when it goes by, too. Grab. Nice grab. I thought let's speed it up here. I thought the freight house was a little bit closer than it actually is. Here we come, fellas. Here we come. Road needs some filler in it. Got a hover road here. We didn't get the hoverboard from Back to the Future, but we did get the hover road. So you got to take what you can get. Okay, let's slow this down now. Got that downhill momentum going again. Here we go. A little bit further. The guy's sweeping right there. See him? Sweeping. Well, they got some chalk on there or something. Okay, so let's apply. Decouple. Now we're going to back it up. Alrighty. Now we're going to put this car back where we found it. Let's go here again on our perfect camera angle view right here. Yep. That one's still set correctly. Very good. Nice view there. I mean, if you could see anything. Alrighty. There we go. Very nice. Forward hoe. Give a chance for friction to slow us down first, though. There we go. They don't want this boxcar. They only got enough freight for one. You got to listen to your customers' demands and fulfill them as needed. Okay. Clear this signal here. I mean, this switch here. There we go. Okay, now we're going to back it up past this switch right here. And I know this is actually a signal, not a switch, but I accidentally called this signal a switch, so I'm going to accidentally now call this switch a signal so everything's even. I don't want anyone to feel left out. All right, we're going to pull him just past that signal. That's where we'll set him out. Well, actually, we'll just store him right there, right? Okay, right there ought to do. Have the conductor jump out here. Hey, how about apply the handbrake, and then we're going to want to decouple. Okay, now before I go any further, there we go. Before I go any further, I'm going to put you guys on pause because I'm going to save it before the disaster strikes again. So let me put you guys on pause for a sec here. Okay, so part one is now saved. I've saved it both in Trainz and on my screen recorder. So If it does crash again, I will not lose that for 15 minutes or so. Okay, so now let's continue along here. Whoop, there we go. Got to do it 3. It really does frustrate me, though, when my computer does that. All right. Okay, now we want to go, right? Because we want to go past this one here. Yeah, because now we're going to do the Y. So now we do want to go past this fire switch. All righty, here we go. That level crossing there. There we go. Okay, again, you notice which way the engine is facing now. The magic of the Y will flip us around so we're facing the right direction in order to go up this hill. It is a steep incline, and we want to go engine first, not tender first. Is that how you say it? I mean, because I know when you're in a diesel, it's, like long hood forward. Whoop, what's the wrong way? Stop. Okay. Was long hood forward? Is that what you just say? You just say tender forward on these? I don't know. Okay. Now we're going to go this way, and then this way, and then yes. It's probably near the level crossing now, right? I can't see, but I'm guessing. Okay, that to that. Yep. Perfect, yeah. I'm assuming. Okay. All right, back through the Quinnamont Yard, or one of the Quinnamont Yards. A lot of tracks here in Quinnamont. Track Layers made some money off this little setup here. We got a high green coming up here. That's nice. All right. Yeah, I believe that last time when I crashed, and I promised sooner or later I will stop talking about this crash, we were at 32 minutes. So right now we're like at 17, 18, somewhere around there. So we're doing good. Is that like a freezer unit or something up there? It's smoking like I don't know what. Yeah, probably, right? That's Union Ice. It's some kind of a refrigerator unit on the top there, making it nice and cold inside. Okay, come on down here to the freight house. We just dropped that car. You can see right there, and we want to clear this switch right here. Okay. There we go. And stop. Back the other way. All right, now we got to make sure these switches down here are thrown correctly. Yes. Actually, that's the track we want to go up right there, isn't it? I believe it is. Yes. And although we won't go that far, we'll say yes anyway. Yeah, this is the track we want to go up right there. Go back, take a look at our engine again. Big old water tower. It don't seem like that water tower is close enough to the tracks there. Looks like another freight house here. Here's the passenger station. They're with the same motif for all their buildings, it looks like. That guy taking your life in your own hands, pal. The safety personnel should have backed you off, but either you fought them or they failed to do their job, one or the other. Okay. Here's the final move now of the using of the Y. The Quinnamont Y. Now, when we get up alongside of these coal cars, you'll see we're facing in the right direction. It's magic. Alrighty. Up he goes. Now, we're going to put this right, yeah, like that. Very good. And then this should be, yeah, how about that? That one's wrong, though. That one's wrong, though. That one's wrong, though. And that one's wrong, though. But now they're all right, though. Okay. What happened? Oh, I clicked on my spreadsheet, and then it causes the engine to automatically go. Is it like a safe mode or something? I don't know. I thought, oh, did it crash again? Here I said I wasn't going to mention the crash anymore. All right. It's traumatic for me. All right, so now you'll notice, of course, we are headed in the right direction. That's the beauty of the Y. Okay. There we go. And now this is the track with the coal cars on it. So we're going to want to drop the caboose like right in this area right here. And they got that little crossing coming up. There we go. Stop about right there. Got to make sure there's enough clearance between this track and that track. The engine's got to come back down here. Plus, coal car's got to come back up. We don't want them smacking into that. Okay, so now we're going to tie down the caboose and forward. Here we go. And this first switch right here is the one we want to clear. That rhymed. Alrighty. There we go. A lot of horn blowing here in this area. Watch out, folks. Very heavy piece of machinery. Now, I got to be careful because we're going downhill and it has more momentum than you might think. Right, give it a little bit more than that. There we go. All right. Hook on to these 13 coal cars. 55 tonners, as the game refers to them. There we go. Got it. And now forward. We'll go get the caboose, and then we'll be on our way. Which means this switch right here, I'd like to get down low on it, but the cliff behind me is going to cause me a problem in it. Yeah, it is. There we go. Okay. There we go. And let's back it up. Collect ourselves the caboose. Okay, now this time I'm going to be careful because last time, the first time I recorded, I hit the caboose doing 7 miles an hour. Look, it's already at 8. Okay. There's a guy on the back. He fell off, and the caboose ran over him. I had to write his wife a terrible, terrible letter. But I get to rip that letter up. Seems kind of odd that I wrote it, now that I think about it, because this time it didn't happen. Why would I write it and then be able to tear it up? Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. Okay, here we go now. No, catch up with us. All right. And we're going to do those. We are going to have the AI drive him up there. Drive to track mark. Oh my God, that's Satana. There we go. Nelson. Head on up the hill. And there he goes. All right. Now, we're going to watch him go all the way up to Nelson because I don't think we've been to Nelson in the game yet. So you'll see a little bit more of the route through the mountains here. It's kind of nice. Up he goes. We'll watch it until the caboose trails off screen here. Then we'll jump up front. See ya. Here we are up front. Okay. Let's get a little bit of, yeah. Does it look smoky? We're in the Smoky Mountains, right? Isn't this the Smoky Mountains? I really should look this stuff up. I think this is. I've been to the Smoky Mountains IRL. They are smoky. They're actually misty, but they look smoky. I don't know if that's smoke up there or mist or if it's just nothing. And I believe it is 15 mile an hour all the way up. We will see. I'm noticing the two arms here are not in perfect sync. I would imagine that it's rare when they're in sync. I suppose they could get into sync if one slips and the other one doesn't, right? Or if they're doing, repairs on the engine, so they rotate the wheels or take them off or whatever they do. So you can get them back into sync. Now, this one does not have any trackside cameras on it, as I have mentioned many times before, so we got to make our own. There is a small bridge way over here. Let's get down. Let's get... Let's get in the weeds this time. Can we get in the weeds? Oh, come on. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at this weed shot, huh? Nice. Here we go. Up around the corner, and we got exactly 1 hour to quitting time. It's 1,600 hours, and we quit around here at 1,700. Nice shot. He's got his classification lights on for some reason. I don't know why. He just likes them. It's a TB, tiny bridge. We're on the shadow side. Distance signal always likes to record his trains on the sunny side. You get a better view. We'll pick a sunny side on the next trackside camera I create. I suppose I could go through and make trackside cameras, but this way you can make your own whenever you want. Okay, another bridge here. Now, this steep grade, I imagine, is why the speed limit here is 15 all the way up. Too much slippage, otherwise, would be my guess. Got the dry creek bed here. Well, shouldn't it be... Looks like the water would be running down over here, doesn't it? It kind of goes uphill here. That's unusual. It's dry now, but all these hills here, when it rains, look out. You don't want to be anywhere near one of those. Get yourself in a heap of trouble. Never really looked for that while I was in the Smoky Mountains. You know, they always warn you about it. But I'd like to see it, I guess, one time. One of these creek beds all of a sudden go crazy. All right, what I'm going to do now is we've hit about the 30-minute mark. I'm going to put you guys on pause again real quick here, and then I'm going to save everything. Give me a sec. Okay, I hit some wrong buttons. I think in the end we got where we wanted to go. Okay. All right. Let's I think there's another bridge up here. It's kind of big. Yeah, it is. Because we don't always have to do bridge shots, right? We could do the old telegraph pole and the or is that a telegraph? No, probably a power line, right? The power pole, the telephone pole is what you call it, in the shot, in the foreground with the engine coming. Now, it's not too far up this hill, but it's kind of nice. You can see the mountains there in the background. I just kind of like it. It's very relaxing. Makes me want to take a drink of Coke. Yep, we've entered the portion to about where we crashed the first time. So now I'm back where I was about an hour ago. I love driving the trains, but I like it more when you progress and you don't have to do the same job twice. I mean, I know I do the same jobs again and again and again, but not the exact same sequence. You know what I'm saying. The old H8. Not fast, but very powerful. Actually, they can get going pretty fast, but seeing as the restraints of the speed limit keep it as 15, let's be safe. Safety third. Go. Now, it says there's 2 coal tipples up here. Because where we're headed to now is Nelson Coal Tipple 2, right? And this is where it crashed. Because now I remember, because I said I don't remember seeing 2 coal tipples up there. And so I went on the map, I zoomed out, and I went up there, and then it said, "Nope, we're done." So hopefully don't do that again. But I'm not going to look at the map this time because I'm too nervous to do that. So we're just going to let it climb the hill here all the way up. Now, is that a speed change sign coming up here? On the left there, see that yellow thing right there? I believe it is. Let's get down. Let's get down on it. We can get a nice read of it. Look at that shot. Beautiful. Yeah, it's 10. It's 10 mile an hour. So if we were going too fast for your tastes, I have accommodated you. Assuming because we're getting real close. Look out for the tree. And then there's this post. Is that just a mile marker post? Put mile markers going up to the mine? I'm going to say yes. That says, yo. Why does that sign say yo? Did it really say yo? I think it did. Oh, no. Okay. It is a mile marker. It just didn't all fit on there. It says LY02. That's not a mile mark, right? Oh, it's kind of a cool shot here. We're going up. Some kind of you're almost there kind of sign. I'm not sure what that is trying to tell us. All right. Kind of cool, though. Got a nice shot out of the deal. Let's get rid of that. This is just a really steep area? I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas now. I got no idea. I think that's a power bridge right there. Is that a road that runs up along here? I think it is. We are chugging, though. Let's see. Is this a road? Oh, yeah. It is. Now, look at this shot. Oh. Oh, the beauty of this shot is going to mesmerize you. Huh? Oh. Oh, stop right there. Oh. Okay. We're going to have to go with this. Look at this shot, huh? We're standing on the bridge up above like a bunch of rail fans. And now we're looking down into the gorge, and you can hear it coming. We could look to our right, except if I do, I'm going to mess up this shot. This is the shot. This is probably, let's get the cursor out of the way. This is probably going to be my screenshot. Look out below. Some kind of title like that. Who knows? Here he comes. Sooner or later. It seems to be getting louder. Oh, I see the smoke. And there it is, huh? Worth the wait in my book. Beautiful. Our cameras would be flashing right now. Polaroid's probably too early for Polaroids. I think this route takes place in the 50s and 60s, right? Is it still too early for Polaroids? It's just the old-fashioned cameras. What was there before Polaroids? Were they 35 millimeters? I don't know. Did you have to have a big flash bulb on it? Or is it just bright enough out here that you don't have to worry about it? Here goes the Kabutasai. Very nice. Back up front now. We're still not there? Chugging along. Can I get below the... Here we go. That's nice. Got the trees. Boy, this is a long haul because of the speed. It's not that long on the map, but... And the shadows are getting long, too. It can't be too much further now, can it? Why am I getting impatient? I don't know. Well, let's take a look anyway, because I really wanted to see if there were two coal tipples up here or not. Here we go. Okay, there's a level crossing coming up. Then you come up over here. Holy moly, it's a lot longer than I thought. Yep, it looked a lot shorter on the map, didn't it? Yes, it did. Holy guacamole. Here we go. Here's Coal Tipple 1, right? Sure, well, why not? Nelson Tipple. And then the second tipple, you're going to go up here. Yep. And then this dead ends here. And then you're going to back onto here. And this is Tipple 2, I believe. I don't think it does say that on there anywhere. The Greenbrier Tipple. Well, no one told me it was the Greenbrier Tipple. All right, we're going to take a chance and I go out here into this mode. This is what crashed it last time. That is Tipple 2 up there, which is where we're going, to Tipple 2. Okay. So let's go back over here now. Yep. Okay. All right. You know what I'm going to do is I am going to put us on pause until we get up there. I mean, I like the views, don't get me wrong, but I think we've seen enough of the views here. So let me put you on pause until we actually get up closer to the mine. Here we come. Okay, there's the Nelson mine. It just sped up to 15 mile an hour, but moments ago. So we've been doing 15 for like maybe the last 20 seconds. And I think it's now reached the track mark. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay. So this is Tipple 1. We don't want this one, as I mentioned before. Keep going forward. Let's make sure the switches are set. Alrighty. Now, there's a crossing there. There goes this way. Okay, so now, is there a way to run around the cars at this point? Is there another crossover track over here? There sure is not. My question being, so if you're dropping off cars here to Tipple 1, there's no way to get around them. There's no way to get onto the other side of them. Have we been to this mine before? Suddenly it's looking like we have, although I don't remember Tipple being right there. Maybe we have been and I just forgot. I don't know. All this is looking very familiar to me. All right, so, wasn't there a burning mattress here? Yeah. There it is. Is it set up exactly the same as another one? Why would they do that? All right. Okay. So now we're going to drop the caboose just to get it out of the way right about in here. Right now, we had enough space. That's set correctly. Yeah, that should be long enough. There's no way 13 cars would be longer than that, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll drop the caboose just on this side of the signal. What is the signal reading right now? A yellow. Just an approach, huh? With it dead ending there, I was curious as to what it would read. Now I know. Okay. Yeah, so I'm curious as to why that last little bit went back up to 15. It's 15 now, but it was that long stretch at 10. I don't know, it took like 20 minutes to get through that stretch. Why was it 10? Falling rocks or something? I don't know. Could be. Maybe the area of falling rocks, you want to go slower so you got time to stop before you hit any rocks that may have fallen onto the track. Makes sense. Okay. And right there, Luke. We'll tie down the caboose. Decouple. Then move forward. There we go. Ew. Is it long enough? I think so, right? Ew. It may not be. Uh-oh, yeah. Oh. We'll get it up as far as we can. I don't think it's going to be long enough. Well, let's get it up. That's going to be about it right there, huh? What do we got? Oh! It is long enough. What do you know? Okay, so what's this one set at? Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll go down that track. Let's have one of the guys from the caboose, or probably conductor. Sure, why not? He'll hang on to here, right? Let's go backwards now. We might even fit 14 cars on here, depending if this is a long clear or not. I know this says 10 mile an hour in this direction. I think these are the cars you can actually get in there, right? Oh, yeah, we're hanging on this end. Yeah, I don't like this view, though. I mean, it's nice. But I like this view better. Okay. Why is it going forward right now? Or why is the gearing forward right now? It should be going backwards. All right, this is weird. Because, see, it says plus 35, but we're going backwards. Did it flip around on me? It might have. That's all right. We'll run with it right now. We'll flip it back around when we set it out there. Alrighty. We push it to 40? Yep. 11 mile an hour is good enough for me. I'm speeding, but that thing can yell at me all it wants. You're small, white, and out of the way, so I don't have to worry about you. If it were beeping or flashing or something, that might bother me. All right, round the corner we go. Some houses of the coal miners here, I imagine. And the second coal tipple's right around the corner here. What do they call it? The Greenbrier? Why not? Here we are, folks. Clear the tracks. All right. Now we're going to slow this back down. Yeah, I don't think we've been here before because this coal tipple looks awfully small. The last coal tipple we were at, which was the Garden Ground Mine, was much bigger than this. But that scene right there, the burning, I knew the burning mattress was there. How did I know that before I saw it? They wouldn't put the exact same setup on one as they would the other, right? That doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, that they put the same town basically in both places, copy and paste. Maybe they did. All right. So let's get this set out. About right there. How many cars are going to fit under there? Two? Two. We're going to back it in just a little bit more yet. Right there. So those two can fill. Now we have 13. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will apply this right there, right? And now we'll go forward. No, forward. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to stop it right there. Because... Okay, enough with the bell. Thank you. We're going to flip it around the right way. There we go. All righty. No! No, you flipped it around, remember? Oh, yeah, that's right. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. It says 10, but we're going to do 15. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I think that was 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So we did actually have 13. So let's go back over this way now. Yeah, we might just stay back here. Because we're going to have to back up. Around the corner we go. There's the switch we got to clear right there. Beautiful. So we can set out 4 at a time on this. That's it. Very interesting. Yeah, so now if I had to set out ones at Coal Tipple 1, I'd be unable to go back down the mountain. Which makes me think they probably had a switcher, right? That did all that stuff. Oakley dokley. You wouldn't send this giant train. Of course, there's a switcher going to be able to pull up. I didn't want to do that. Switcher going to be able to pull up those cars? No way. Well, they had a switcher up here, though. Yeah. Alrighty. Now set these two out. What was that? Track 1. I think we set them out on track 2. It said right on the tipple if you didn't notice it. You'll notice it this time. I'll point it out to you. There we go. Back up we go. There you can see the coal tipple 1 right there. The mine is up here somewhere, right? Oh, there it is right there. Now, is that the actual mine right there, or is that just another house, a building they're using to get the coal down? Where exactly is the actual mine? Is it somewhere inside these? I mean, it's obviously somewhere inside one of these mountains, but where is it? The tipple's right here. You'd think it'd be over on this side, not on this side, right? That's what I'm guessing. There she blows again. The guys and girls know we're coming in. And we'll just line them up with this one right here. We go, slow it down. Look at this guy. He looks like he's wearing suspenders. He's old school. Would you want to wear suspenders at a mine, though? Isn't that a chance of catching stuff on there? Is that a hazard? Or is it a safety third, so maybe you don't care. He's just living up to the company policy rules. There we go. Right there is perfect. Nicely done. Speaking of being done, yeah, we're going to have to be done with this episode. That's it. Next thing we got to do here with Philippe in episode 96 is we got to hook up back to our caboose and go all the way back down to Quinnamont. And then we got to load on those 31, 32 coal cars there and run those up to Sanford. So we got more work to do here with Philippe. Besides the crash, I had a lot of fun today. Yeah, I got to do some parts twice, so, it is what it is. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? If you don't like the fact that my computer seems to be out of control, well, this just may not be the channel for you.